So I was sort of curious as to, until that time arrives, which hopefully will be sometime at the beginning of June, at that point, would you consider marrying me?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yes? Yes?
Yes!
Oh, fantastic.
Alright, boys and girls, she said yes. Absolutely shocking, but nonetheless, fantastic for Gareth and Rachel. And it's also worked out for us, because we can watch some bloopers and outtakes.
We can get it resized. Oh my god. The only way I had to measure the ring was to find an old ring of yours and measure it with a wooden ruler. I had two options with the tools that I've got in the house. It would either be in millimeters or nautical miles.
Yeah, stick this on you. You said yes, you can't go back on that, you weak.
Yeah.
They're noise cancelling, so you won't hear any of the engine.
It's not this loud on bigger planes though.
Sir, are you on a bigger plane at the moment?
No.
Can't keep it together. That's ridiculous. Honestly, this is weird having you behind me.
Is it?
Exit ground, Skyhawk 670 Mike Alpha Romeo 7 X-ray westbound.
670 Mike Alpha. Exit ground, roger. Stand by. We've got a flight check vehicle or aircraft currently doing recorded runs. I'm just trying to figure out exactly how long until we'll be able to get you guys outbound.
Alright, roger, I'll tell you what, I'll swing it back around, do my run up on the ramp, and I'll let you know.
In that one, you actually look like a student.
Yeah, you can actually... Can we just appreciate what I'm about to say, that any flight school making students wear uniforms is f***ing ridiculous.
I agree.
0 Mike Alpha, are you ready to taxi? You want to just finish your run up there?
I'll finish the run up here, I'll advise. Give me a couple of minutes.
No problem.
Hang ground 670 Mike Alpha, ready to taxi, Romeo 7.
0 Mike Alpha, runway 7 at Alpha 7, taxi via Echo Alpha, cross 1013.
What clearance is that?
Yeah, they've changed the layout, so if you go straight over the runway,
Yeah?
it's grass now, so you can't just go Echo 4 direct to the runway. This is actually the first time I'm doing it.
Why?
I don't know, I think they've added run-up areas down there. I think that's what Alpha 7 actually is.
Oh.
Because they've added like 3, like...
Oh yeah,
little...
there's grass there now.
Yeah. This is the first time I've been down here actually, so we're learning this together.
Hey.
So that's hold 1, so yeah, you do your run up there. Hold 2, and this is Alpha 7. That's really interesting. Okay, passengers, are you ready to go?
I guess.
Sounding thankful for the flight. Alright, here we go, feel the heels to the floor. Rotate. Welcome to the sky, boys and girls.
Gonna be a job editing this with us laughing.
Yeah, I know, I'm laughing as well. But I wanted to give you a good view of downtown Orlando as we pass by. Unless you don't want to, you've already paid your money, you get what you want.
No, Orlando's nice, as long as we can just stay to the east side. The west side's a bit rough.
My god. Yes, sir. Jeeves?
Oh, pilot?
Yeah.
Number 0 Charlie Echo.
Go ahead.
Traffic just flying due
Okay, what was that?
Maybe think about a little bit of turbulence as just bumps in a road. You know, you don't get scared when you're on a road and you feel a little hump in the road. That's exactly what that was. There's nothing to worry about.
But humps in the road don't make me feel like that I want to bring back my Eggs Benedict that I had this morning.
Maybe you shouldn't have had Eggs Benedict.
We don't feel anything like that in the Gulfstream.
Oh, that's brilliant. Oh, I couldn't keep a straight face at all.
Good Jesus. We don't feel this in the Gulfstream. Then maybe you shouldn't have had your Eggs Benedict then.
We don't feel like anything like this in the Gulfstream.
I know, just don't mention.
Oh, okay.
Perfect.
Did you get peanuts?
It's on the RNAV and
Where are they?
My purse.
And the ILS,
Oh.
of course, out of service.
Oh, pilot.
Well, you need to give him the peanuts first.
I was gonna say when do we get our in-flight champagne?
Okay.
Okay.
What should I say? Because obviously I can't pass it to you.
Have you got cups with it in?
Yeah, we haven't got a poured yet.
Alright.
But
I'll just say that it's back there, serve yourself.
Okay.
Alright.
Oh, pilot,
Yes?
when is the in-flight champagne going to be served?
I don't know why you're doing an accent, but it's...
Oh, pilot, when is the in-flight champagne going to be served?
if you look on the floor just back there, I've got some ready for you. Just have to pour it yourself because obviously my hands are tied at the moment.
52202, fly in at 3.
we just spent the last 5 seconds looking disgusted at each other.
Because you got to pour it yourself. No, that is Lake Apopka. It's the most polluted lake in Florida.
Oh,
And that's part of the sightseeing tour, is it?
Water's romantic.
well, I don't want to look at that.
Oh God!
That's hilarious because I can cut it because it's so disgusting. I'm not selling this tour at all.
I'm gonna say,
While drinking, if you could just refrain from spilling any.
well, there would be a greater chance of that happening or not happening if we didn't have to pour the drink. I shouldn't have said. That didn't make sense.
Do it again. Do it again.
There would have been a greater chance of that not happening if we didn't have to pour them ourselves.
Yes, I agree.
Cheers, dear.
Cheers.
Don't forget, we have to remove the microphones because we're wearing headsets.
Oh, yes.
Alright.
Just in case the FAA are watching, that was apple juice.
Yeah. That's actually a very, very good point.
Alright, so I'm going to give you a couple of packs of peanuts to throw
Yeah,
at us.
yeah, sounds good.
Alright.
I'm just going to lob it between there.
Yeah, that's fine. So, pilot,
Yes, sir.
at what point can we expect some sort of...
Oh, pilot.
Oh, pilot,
Yes, sir.
at what point can we expect some sort of nourishment? I think I pre-ordered the salmon en croûte.
Are you allergic to anything?
Not that I'm aware of.
Right. There you go. Peanuts.
What's this?
Peanuts.
Almonds. Unsalted.
Unsalted? Give them me back. Any of you allergic to anything?
I'm not allergic to anything, are you?
No, no.
No.
Peanuts for you.
What's this?
Almonds. Unsalted.
Walnuts.
All included in the price. That works.
Yep.
Alright, that works. Alright. Have we got anything else that we can do, or you want to fly through?
Oh, no, I've got one. Alright. Oh, pilot.
Yes, sir.
There's a long straight road down here. And I was just wondering if we could make a brief stop as I ow, I've just hit my head. Good time to practice your turns across a road.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Oh, pilot.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
There's a long straight road here, somewhat reminiscent of a runway. Would it be possible to make a brief stop as I need to use the lavatory?
You want me to land on a public road that is used for driving?
Well, I don't think it's a main road. It looks like one of those sort of back roads that they... I can't think of what to say. It looks like one of those back roads where you might find the occasional possum.
The occasional possum.
You should come in and go, dear, it's opossum.
Yes, yeah, alright, yeah.
I was just wondering if we could take a brief stop, just so I can use the lavatory.
Oh, trust me, sir, I would love to get you on the ground, allow you out of the aeroplane, but that is a public road, not for aeroplanes, so we actually can't land there. That would be highly illegal unless it's an emergency.
But it's not like a main road like the I-4 or the I-75. It looks like one of those those back country roads where you might find the occasional possum.
Dear, I think it's opossum.
Opossum.
Oh dear. No, unfortunately.
That's brilliant.
Just I'll leave it there. Yeah.
That's brilliant.
Right.
It's opossum. Opossum. Oh dear.
The beautiful thing about this is there's so many bloopers in this.
I know.
There's
yeah.
two videos.
Two videos for you there, yeah.
You want to go through it?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. Alright, well, considering that you two met at Epcot, I think the only thing to do is to fly past it. I mean, you can't go to it. So.
I was playing with Rachel's face there.
I'm just going to make a left, 270 while I make the call.
So at this point, we'd well and truly tricked Rachel into thinking that we were up there recording a silly little video for a new business venture that I was starting, which was completely fictional. So it was time for us to request the transition through the Disney temporary flight restriction, which is usually easy to do. All you do is get on with Orlando Approach, get a squawk code, and fly through the restriction. But of course, today of all days, that proved ridiculously difficult.
Orlando, Skyhawk 670 Mike Alpha request.
Action 338, please contact Tower 120.3.
Contact Tower 120.6 and FN 338.
Thank you. November 93 Delta departure ident, please. Resume on navigation. Decline set the Bravo. Climb maintain 3,500. Number 3172 Delta. No, sir. You're going to have to listen to the frequency for just half a second before you key up there. Clock VFR. Frequency change approved. Adios, man.
Frequency change approved. Orlando approach 7976 Alpha descending.
Make another right.
Yep.
340-715 Lima Papa. Left turn 3172 Delta. You get stepped on really bad. It's hard to hear.
Yeah, I know. It's hard for me to hear too. Thank you, man.
Orlando approach.
Everyone's stepping on each other.
Yeah.
Jet arrival with Zero Kilo.
Okay. Calling the student still up for the Jessup. What's your call sign, sir?
Connection 337.
Okay. 337?
Yeah, 337. Orlando approach. Collections 341.
All these connections, man.
Okay, what's your call sign?
Collections 341. 40316.
Orlando, Skyhawk 670 Mike Alpha request.
Orlando approach. Are you guys allowing VFR or like ILS's post stops into Sanford?
5 Lima Papa, sir. If you don't mind, at this time, can you please, descend and maintain 4,000, please.
4,000, 715 Lima Papa.
72 Delta, contact executive. Oh, not the RNAV, the visual approach, sir. The visual approach, runway 3. Connection 337.
What I could do if he's too busy, because Epcot's right on the south side of the TFR, I could just skirt around the TFR. Take it around, that keeps me out of Kissimmee's airspace and keeps me away from the TFR. I mean, at least to get that. What do you reckon?
Just give him one more shout, see what happens.
5524 Alpha.
Orlando, Skyhawk 670 Mike Alpha.
Terminator, this is copy your call. At Daytona Beach on 18.85, 10 miles.
And Orlando approach 0321 Papa Mike. We're requesting the RNAV runway 03 for training.
321 Papa Mike, sir. That's my absolute last priority. When you hear me not talking so fast, you can call me up and I can hook you up. But until then,
he's not going to give it us.
All right, where would you like 321 Papa Mike to go after we cross over our limit 6 of Leesburg?
Okay, 321 Papa Mike, sir. Can you not do the visual approach?
That's affirmative. We cannot do the visual approach.
Yes, you can do the visual approach.
Okay, 321 Papa Mike, fly your present heading, okay?
Present heading, sir. 321 Papa Mike.
Alright, I'm not going to f around with him. He's too busy. So what I'm going to do is at least get Epcot off the left side. We'll be able to see it, and we'll skirt around the TFR.
Okay.
And just do it that way.
So that was the original plan kind of ruined in a way, so we changed the plan. Luckily for us, when you go on the south side of the Disney TFR, you can get a pretty decent view of Epcot. Not as good as if you fly over it, but nonetheless, that's what we had to do. So we went and did that. The proposal happened, she said yes, and we continued on to Kissimmee with me making some questionable statements.
I'm a bridesmaid.
Interesting flight. I've proposed and Nixon's come out of the closet. Sorry, Danny.
I'm a bridesmaid. You're a dickhead.
Kissimmee Tower, Skyhawk 670 Mike Alpha. We're 7 miles to the north-northwest, inbound with Charlie for a full stop.
67 Mike Alpha, you can direct left base runway 6, Kirtland.
Alright, left base, clear land 6, 0 Mike Alpha, thanks.
Yeah, it works out for us actually, because we just make a left turn, I think it's Delta, and go straight to Odyssey.
Which is the one that we normally used to use?
1-5.
1-5, that was it, yeah. That's a lot of whites.
Yeah, that's a lot of f***ing airspeed as well.
About 3 reds now, mate.
Thank you, sir.
Pitch for speed.
Yeah.
Bravo.
Well done.
Thank you. All jokes aside, I'm happy with that landing.
Yeah, it was good.
For a Cessna.
And ground 670 Mike Alpha, clear on Delta for Odyssey.
670 Mike Alpha is around Odyssey v Delta.
Thanks, Odyssey v Delta, Mike Alpha.
Yeah, that's where we used to depart from, over there at Signature.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, that's where he and I met.
Yeah.
Oh, it's 2 anniversaries. Well, it's not really an anniversary, is it?
No, but it's like a homecoming sort of thing.
Yeah. Odyssey.
Well, we're not dead. That's got it.
Well, we're not dead.
Cut to black.
Oh, f*** off.
Unlatch.
Yeah, sorry.